Miss Nikki in the house.
So we know what we're good at, but we know we're not good at. We spend all of our time.
My family know I've been married for 10 years. I have.
I had changed my life so much in such a short
I've been doing that for 18 to 19 years.
I'm one of those people who I think, I grew up
serving the majority, as far as I can remember, as a kid.
Hey everyone! Yes, I am Chandra, and
allow themselves to be free. Sometimes I do coaching and other things like that, but
dance was my life. Dance is what I knew. Dance is what I breathed.
I lost a lot of time with my daughter in that first year because
it was an amazing job for actors.
Hello, and welcome again to Commit to Change, the podcast. But we are now the Buti Yoga series. We are in the beautiful Tuscany, Italy, which is absolutely awesome. We're here to get our RYT yoga certification, and I have the honor of being housed with 13, and if we count the little one, 14, right? Mm-hmm. Beautiful people, beautiful women, and they all have their individual stories and goals out there that I wanted to bring to our lovely audience. So as excited as I am today for our guest, who has an amazing personality. She is one of a kind. By the way, I forgot to introduce. Hey, I'm Miss Nikki.
Yeah, Miss Nikki. Here we go.
The Jane of all trades, but the master of living. I am going to introduce an author, a fellow Yogini, or yoga instructor, and Buti instructor at the end of all of this, Miss Chandra. You see, yoga, but Chandra.
Hey everyone. Yes, I am Chandra, and I'm happy to have this opportunity with you, my lady, here in Tuscany. And so far, training has been so amazing.
Yay! So I'm just going to ask her to give us a little synopsis about her herself. So please, definitely tell us about yourself business-wise, and give us a little bit about yourself for your personal life, just so we can get to know who this amazing woman is sitting on our couch today.
All right. All right. Well, yeah, I'm Chandra, and I am from Wisconsin, where it's super cold. Like 6 months out of the year we have winter. And my family is a mixed race family. My dad's from Swiss, German, Sweden background, originally from Wisconsin, small town. And my mom is from Trinidad, a small island in the Caribbean.
Hello.
Born and raised in Wisconsin, but we definitely love to travel. We're a traveling family.
Awesome.
Yeah. My dad was a professional runner, and he traveled the world, 36 different countries.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was running all over the place. He'll talk about when I was in Munich, or when I was in Barcelona, or that time and he met my mom in Trinidad because of running.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's
they have
awesome.
a fun story. And then my mom would happen to be visiting from London, nursing school. She was out there with her twin sister, and
oh, wow.
so the whole this whole traveling places is totally in my blood.
In your blood, yeah.
And some things have emerged out of that.
So what brought you into the life of yoga?
Wow. Well, because of the track and field backgrounds, I ran up until about sophomore year of college, and I realized my heart wasn't really clicking with it. I did it because, I had the ancestral, DNA capability to do it, and then I realized my heart wasn't there for it. So, and ironically, our coach at the time at university said, "Oh, you guys should also do yoga." And I'm thinking, yeah, okay, we have 2-a-day practices, we're lifting weights, we're running, so many, every day and everything. And then I realized yoga on top of that didn't seem feasible. So, but now looking in hindsight, I totally understand why he said that. So, post-college, I ended up getting a retail job, and I realized that I didn't really agree with that lifestyle. It wasn't working for me. in terms of staying active, and then yoga appeared in my life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So you were just telling us about how you got started into the yoga world. So once you started doing yoga, how long did you practice?
Oh wow! When I started getting into yoga, sometimes I would do back-to-back classes because I was just like, you get so stretched out and pulled apart and like challenged, and like you get the breath work, and then all of a sudden you just feel so energized afterwards that like you feel like, why not do another class? Because you can always end up in child's pose half the time if you really need to. So yeah.
How many years did you do it?
Let's see, 2008. I did unofficially. Officially, I did it in 2003, but that was a Groupon with like a sister of mine, and we just did it for fun.
Okay.
It was post high school then, and then 2008 was post university, and just did it on a Bikram yoga was the first one. It was a hot yoga class, so in Wisconsin, and I was like, hot yoga, holy cow! Give me some of that. I want to sweat it out, feel the heat, feel the burn.
So 2008 till now, that's about 10 years. Wow. Yoga.
Yeah,
yeah. So what brought you to Buti Yoga?
Oh, wow. Well. So throughout my journey of getting certifications and doing immersions from acro yoga to swing yoga, or also known as like anti-gravity yoga. There's so many names to that. Aerial yoga.
Yes.
Yin yang yoga to hatha, traditional. And a few others I'm sure I'm missing. This Buti Yoga was the one that resonated with my spirit and my soul the most.
Were there some classes being offered, or did you see it online? Or?
I saw it online like a year ago, maybe.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and I just heard the music pumping. I saw the people, the girls just whipping their hair around, and like I saw that tribal energy, and I was like, yeah, that is what I want in my life. And it speaks to me, it speaks to my soul. It speaks to the Trinidadian side, the carnival side of me that I just want to express more now in my life.
That's absolutely awesome. So now we know that you love yoga because you've expressed that, to us, and something came out of this for you with your love of yoga, and you made like a transition. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Wow. I was never, you know what, Nikki? I actually had no idea yoga and going on this path and following my heart. I quit track in 2000 in college sometime, 2004 or 5, and I decided to study abroad in France, and I became a French major. So then I got to travel and all that, and then once the yoga came along, and then all of a sudden I'm traveling and doing yoga, so my heart, I just trusted that, and it led me to all over the world. It led me to the Maldives, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Jamaica, Peru, like Abu Dhabi and Dubai, where I've been residing off and on for the last 4 or 5 years, and now Italy, and like, oh my goodness. And so I just trusted my heart and I followed that. But there was a moment there where, and it actually was recently, 2016, things started to kind of shift for me, and I started to like drift away from yoga. And I learned about self-care, and I dug deep, and I got into healing, but then all of a sudden these children's books emerged. These yoga adventure children's books. And I'm so happy and excited to share with all of you here that welcome to the epic adventures of Chandrini Yogini.
So you decided to write books.
I am writing books.
You're writing books. So tell us about that transition. Like, what happened in your life that gave you that shift that said, I want to commit my life now to the children and teaching them about this love that I had of yoga.
Oh, wow. You can't tell how much I'm geeking out right now talking
see.
about this, but
I see.
basically, I came back from my adventures from bouncing around the world and teaching and soaking up and all that back to Wisconsin to my family's house, and I just was so overwhelmed with gratitude about all the amazing things that I got to experience, all the cool people I've got to meet who has amazing stories of their own and languages and cultures, and getting to try different foods and just really expanding my mind, my heart, my spirit, my practice. And it was really hard for me to be able to communicate that to people, to share how awesome the world is and how cool people are of all backgrounds, and my God. And then I realized I always wanted to create. I want to create. Someday I'm going to have many babies and I'm going to create that. I want to throw paint around on a canvas. I want to mold things. I want to do stuff with my hands. But it's only now, all of a sudden, that I decided to tap into more of the feminine energy. And therefore, I am currently now tapping into that creativity of putting my life experiences in children's books for kids to inspire them to travel the world. Follow their heart and to believe in themselves. That's it.
That's awesome. And you're excited about it. You're very excited. So I have to ask, what did you see as your biggest obstacle when you decided you wanted to write the children's book? What was your biggest obstacle when you made that decision? And then how did you overcome it?
That's a great question. The only thing I can really think of is myself. The biggest obstacle, even up till today, is whether I want to continue to trust myself and this path that feel like it's been destiny and my heart put together, so it feels so right, but it's so easy to also feel alone on that trip, confused, maybe you're like, oh man, I don't even know how to do X, Y, Z, or all these things kind of seep in and they can deter you away from that.
Absolutely. And I think that any person who decides to go into the entrepreneurial world, they realize that
100%.
that step and that road can be a very lonely one, and having certain things that you do daily that keep you on point or to keep you focused is absolutely key. So what is keeping you on track? I know you said you still question yourself every day, but what is it that has kept you in the race so far?
Wow, that's a fantastic question as well, because really at the end of the day, it has truly been reinvesting in who I am as a person. Every day just being like, who am I today? Oh, I know, I'm beautiful and I'm smart and I'm successful and I'm a kind person, and just going down to very, very minimalistic lifestyle of like the core of who I am and what I want to do in this very moment. And it usually ends up being focusing on meditation. What foods do I want to honor my body with?
Yes.
How much rest am I taking? How much water am I drinking?
Yeah. Okay.
So every day I'm constantly just checking in with my heart. And then I'm fueling and feeding it so that I am brave to continue on this destiny, on this journey that I've chosen, and I'm excited to be a part of.
Awesome. So who would you say has been your biggest supporter in all of this?
100% my mother.
Oh, nice.
Both parents, really. But my mother has never questioned me or doubted me for nothing. And I would say, I didn't realize up until recently that I'm the artsy-fartsy one of the family, or one could say maybe even the black swan. I had no idea until recently. I'm like, hold on, something's awesome, a little different here. but my parents, my family, they just like, all right, they don't doubt me. They just trust that, they trust in God, they trust in spirit, they trust that, you know, when you believe in yourself and you believe in destiny, it's going to happen for you.
Right, absolutely. So how do you feel that you are adding value to your community? Now, I know your community is very big because, you travel, you're always traveling, but like, how would you think, like, your ideal community, how do you feel that you add value? I mean, and now your community is really the world because, books go everywhere. So how do you feel like you're adding value?
Wow. Nikki, I only hope that I am. I truly, just by being a good person and just being intentional every day and show kindness and being true to yourself. Like, if you're not really feeling 100%, then it's okay to, like, conserve that energy and to really put out the good vibes. I feel that the best I can do every day is just put out the best vibe I can put out for myself and for those around me. So I contribute by just being good vibes, being good. Yeah.
So tell me, how do you think that your books, because it's a series, correct? It's going to be a series of books.
Oh yes.
How do you feel that your books will bring value to the readers?
Basically, because of the various experiences that I've had around the world and the shared connections I've had with people and all that, I really just, my intention behind these books is to share the love and joy that life truly has to offer if you keep your heart open and you stay brave.
Absolutely, that's fantastic. So if you had to give a piece of advice to someone who was sitting on the fence of the field of their dreams, and they were trying to make a decision, what advice would you give them?
Are you promised tomorrow would be the question that I'd ask them. And you only have this life, and why not make it great?
Right.
Be the driver of your ship.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't be afraid to dream astronomically big, because it can get you places you never realized existed.
Yes.
And adventures that you never thought you would ever get to enjoy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that instead of they'd have to put things into action as well, because you don't want to wait because you're not promised tomorrow. So that's good advice. Thank you so much. So now you're going to go into the lightning round. So I'm just going to ask you 5 questions, and so we're going to make this short and sweet. So here we go. So what initially held you back from making that transition, that commitment to change your life into writing books?
Oh, held me back, yeah. Oh, wow, that's a great question, because...
lightning round, come on, you can't think.
Oh, that's what that, yeah. Well, that's a big one, though. That's a big one, because it's, self-doubt's real, and going against the daily societal routine isn't something that that's not something that you can obviously always ignore. Like, I would wake up at 3 a.m. and start writing at odd hours of the day, and think to myself, okay, this is obviously not normal, this is not a 9 to 5, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You gotta believe in what you're doing, and the process will unfold accordingly, and it may just look drastically different from the person next to you.
Absolutely.
And that is okay, because you're totally different from the person next to you anyways.
Right.
In a lot of ways.
Yes. So what is the best advice you've ever received?
Honestly, I know it's kind of cliche, and I said it already a few times, but absolutely just follow your heart.
Yes.
Follow.
Yes.
Follow the passion
that
is inside of your heart.
Now, share a personal habit that contributes to your success.
Well, hold up. Oh, I thought I had my journal with me.
Okay.
I I take time to journal. I take time to journal affirmations and meditate. And I also have these cards that are really fun. They're really uplifting, and I just surround myself with good people and good vibes, really.
Okay. And what book would you recommend to our audience, and why?
Oh, first thing that comes to mind is Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist.
Oh my goodness.
What, high five to that.
Yes. Double whammy. Because, again, all the women in the house I told you, were phenomenal. You are the second person to bring up that book within the interview series. So that is absolutely... So that means if you didn't get it the first time, that means you need to make sure you get it now. So why are you choosing this book?
During my kind of transition from being in the Middle East and coming back home and just try to reevaluate some things and pre the books and such, I was on the beach of Jamaica taking some rest, and I actually read that book, and it just spoke to me because the character in the book, he truly trusted the process, and he trusted the universe. He trusted himself, the process, in the universe. Even though he was scared and like he got kind of detoured around the, shit's gonna happen. It sure is.
Yes. Okay, so here we go. Yeah. If you found out that you had 1 hour left to live, and you were given the opportunity to share one last message, what would it be?
Don't ever forget what brings joy to your life. Because that will carry you throughout your life. It's like the concept of those who were seen dancing were considered crazy because they couldn't hear the music concept. Just do it. Go and get out there and do it.
So that is some great advice, something that it seems this day and age is very hard for people to do or to follow. So we are absolutely grateful for you for sharing that with us. I do want to say, do want to ask you, please tell our audience where we can find you. Now that you're going to also teach Buti, if you have the area where you're going to teach Buti, so you can take her absolutely phenomenal class with Buti or Vinyasa, and then where we can find your books. Of course, I'm also going to put the links under the link for the podcast or the video, so definitely check that out. But please tell us verbally, where can we find you?
You can check out my website at www.chandriniyogini.com, or that's where the books, the book 1 is being displayed. Yes. I guess you could say.
Can you spell that for our audience?
Sure. So Chandrini is CHANDRINI. Yogini, YOGINI.
Awesome.
.com.
And then
I also have yogabychandra.com. That's currently being revamped, but I'll probably end up doing some Buti Yoga type postings and whatnot through Chandrini Yogini. Chandrini Yogini, Yoga by Chandra. So I got 2 websites kind of in the works.
Awesome. So we want to thank Chandra. She says all she says. I jack her name up. I say Chandra, didn't I?
It's all good. I get it all the time.
Chandra.
I always go like Jackie Chan or Chandler from Friends.
Chandra.
Ardha Chandrasana for those yogis out there. Half moon, baby.
Yes, I'm so sad right now. So anyway, I just want to thank you.
Love you.
Yes, love. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview in the midst of when we're supposed to be studying. And yes, so make sure you go check her out. Where are you going?
I want to give you a hug.
Oh, sweet. Don't leave.
I'm going nowhere. I just want to give you a hug.
Yes. Oh, thank you. We share the love here. So thank you very much. And until next time, we will see you soon.
Namaste.
Yeah, namaste.
God bless. Shine bright.